I'm in Kathmandu, Nepal for the next 36 hours. I've only had Nepalese food once in my life, and today we're gonna change that. Let's go get some food. Is it good?
Yes, yes.
Would you like some?
No.
No, okay. Must not be that good. I can't lick my toe. Like this? I didn't think it was possible for the streets to get more crazy than in Vietnam, but they are in Nepal. The trick is to just cross with the kids walking to school. All right, it's time for our first meal in Nepal. We kind of just walked into this cafe. We're both really hungry. It's probably gonna be common that I'm mispronouncing things in this video. I promise I'm not doing that on purpose, and you can feel free to correct me in the comments. The reason that might be the case though is because Nepali food is not very common in the US. I was just in Vietnam before this, and I've had Vietnamese food probably 50 times before coming to Vietnam, so I was pretty familiar with those foods. I've literally only had Nepalese food once in my entire life. This is gonna be the second time we're in Nepal. So we're gonna discover a lot of this stuff together, and it's gonna be really fun. The first time I had Nepalese food was really good, so I have high hopes. It was enough to convince me to come to the country. All right, so what we have here is Puri Tarkari, and this is the puri, this is the tarkari. This is a Nepalese breakfast. Apparently we rip some pieces off like this. Try it in here. That's a good breakfast. Very good. It's really good. It's like a potato curry. Oh, this is a great breakfast. It smells so good. It has like a really good like buttery, savory, curry flavor. I don't know. I'm not good at describing curries. Great way to start off. This was 400 rupees. So I think that's about $3 US, and this is a killer breakfast. I thought I was gonna be bummed to not be eating pho for breakfast anymore, but I can get down with this. When we first left our apartment this morning and we started walking around, I could smell all the spices of stuff being cooked, and it smells so good. Like every corner you wrap around, it smells like a different curry, different spices toasting. It's really good. And this tastes how good that smells. We bought potapara, maybe? I think that's what they said. Wrapped in newspaper. It's some fried dough that is now newspaper flavored. It mostly tastes like oil. It's alright. It tastes like oil and bread. They charged us $200 for it, which feels like way too much, but I don't know enough to bargain yet. It's like $1.50. Maybe it's not too much. I don't know. Do you know the name of this?
This is Prata.
Prata?
Yes, yes.
Ah, okay. It's Prata. Is it good? You like?
Yes, yes.
Would you like some?
No.
Are you sure? You have a piece? No, okay. Must not be that good. This dog's barking because a car just drove too close to him. Look at this. Oh, these liver? Lungs? I think those are lungs. Wow. These are momos, which is probably Nepal's most famous dish. They're dumplings. They're steamed dumplings, and they're really good. We've got some chicken momos. One order was $160, I think. 140 or 160. I'll put the right price. But you get 10 of them. Feels like a pretty good deal. This makes me more confident that we way overpaid for that bread thing earlier, but we'll try it. It comes with this like tomato-y sauce. It's got like a little curry flavor and a little spice. It's like so comforting because the momos are like perfectly soft on the outside. They have a nice like juicy chicken filling. It's really warm. And then this tomato sauce is cold, but it uses a lot of like warm flavored spices in it. And so you have this like hot, cold contrast going on with the flavors. Really good. Really good. Perfect for some rainy weather like this. This is a delicious meal. They also gave some extra like hot sauce on the table too. So if you want to turn up the heat a little, you can do that, which I think we should try. Let's put some on this one. I don't know how spicy this is. That could be like not that much, or this could be like a violently spicy bite. Oh, it's not too bad. It's manageable. It's definitely building, but it's manageable. I would put it like a medium buffalo sauce. That's such an American thing to do, but yeah, these are great. Also, anybody who watched Avatar: The Last Airbender, you know Momo? This is where his name's from. Everybody loves Momo, and everybody loves Momos. Equally as likable. That was good. I do really like this tomato sauce. It's like a sweet, light tomato soup with curry in it. But you also put dumplings in it. They give you a huge pitcher of it too if you want to add more. Just on the table as like a condiment. It's good. You could literally eat this as like soup. Good soup. I noticed that everybody else here is eating off of metal plates and bowls. And they ordered momos like the same thing as us. And I think they gave us this plate because when I was downstairs, I was asking if I could film them steaming the momos. And they asked if I had a YouTube, and I showed them, and they were like, wow. But I think that they like plated ours special because they knew I was going to be filming it, which I just think is funny. Yeah, it was very nice. I'm special. I get the green plate. This is the aloo naan and dal fry curry. Thank you.
Thank you.
We got a lot of bread. But this is the curry, and these are all the breads. I kind of wanted to see the difference between them, so we just got them all. Regular naan. Oh, it's so warm. Fresh out the oven. The curry almost tastes like chicken noodle soup a little. Like a spicy chicken noodle soup. The lentils. And no noodles.
And no chicken.
And no chicken. That's good though. Alright, let's try the garlic naan. What?
Give me one.
Offering for the camera woman.
Yeah.
After he pulls it out of the oven, he cuts it up and brushes it all on a ton of ghee, so it's buttery. That is delicious too. Alright, now the third bread we got was the aloo naan, which is stuffed with like a potato curry. One for Brittany. Let's try this. This stuff's all really good. I was actually planning on coming here to have Daal Bhat, because that's like a classic dish you have to try when you're in Nepal. But they didn't have any at the moment, so we're trying other stuff. We decided to pivot to just eating a bunch of naan bread. I'm not mad about it. But if you're not familiar with naan bread, you put it in that tandoori oven, and they have just charcoal at the bottom. It gets super hot, and he takes the dough ball, he puts it on like a little like round cloth thing, and he sticks it to the side of the oven, and it cooks like on the side. And then once it's done, he peels it off, pulls it out, brushes it in butter. It's really good stuff. A little hot. It's technically Indian food, but Nepali food and Indian food have a lot of overlap. You can find Indian food like served all over the place. It's really good stuff. I don't discriminate. Good food is good food. A lot of flavors that could be used in a grilled cheese sandwich. All right, that meal was super filling. So now we're just gonna hang out, get some drinks, and take in the views because the views are pretty darn good. Brittany, turn around, show the view. Show the view. I ended up eating a lot of food yesterday. I was actually only planning on the Daal Fry and Naan being a snack, but I ended up being so full from that it ended up being my dinner. So I didn't really eat anything else after that. But today we're gonna start off light with a little vegan sandwich, and hopefully I'll be able to eat a ton more food today so I can show you some more Nepalese dishes. All right, this is a chai masala. Fun fact, don't call them chai tea. Like people in the US always say chai tea. Chai is literally, it means tea, so you're saying TT. But it's a milk tea. This one's soy milk, and they use a bunch of warming spices like cloves, cinnamon, cardamom, a bunch of other stuff that I don't know. Basically tastes like pumpkin spice. Full disclosure, I've never had pumpkin spice latte, so everybody seemed to disagree with me that it does not taste like pumpkin spice, but you know, I think it does.
I think it's like the spice that they put on pumpkin.
Yeah, it's like nutmeg, cinnamon. It's a very like, it's delicious. It's the pumpkin spice without the pumpkin. This is tiny, so I'm gonna stop drinking it. Look at how close my feet are to the table.
Oh no. You're gonna
I can lick my toe. Feels weird being on this side. So I forgot that in Nepal, the driver's on the right side and they drive on the left side of the road. So when we first arrived, I was trying to get into the right side of the car with the taxi, and the guy, he was just like looking at me, and I was like, what am I doing wrong? And then he like points in the car, and I realized the steering wheel was on that side. Taxis are also tiny here. Like literally if I sit up straight, my head touches the ceiling. Hello. Can we have one buff momo and one chicken momo? What we have here are chicken momos and buff momos, which are buffalo. And I told Alex that if he ate them on camera with me, I'd pay for his. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna taste test them, see which are better. They also gave us a bottle of soup. It's cold, but I think you pour them over this. I think it's like a sesame-based sauce, like this. You can kind of go crazy with it. Cheers. Cheers.
So you're gonna feed each other?
Here.
Wow.
It tastes like it has nutmeg and cinnamon in it, actually, a little bit. That's really good, though. I think I would add some hot sauce to mine, too, so I'm going to try some of that.
Have you had this sauce before?
This hot sauce? Yeah, we the first time we had momos, we weren't there for it, but I think it's just a chili hot sauce.
Is it, like, how spicy is it?
Well, the other one was like medium buffalo sauce level. This one's a little hotter. Oh, it's quite a bit hotter,
You want to
actually.
drink some of this?
Give me a second.
No. No, that was really spicy.
Okay, be warned, the intensity of this hot sauce. Oh, it's getting hotter. It varies from location.
Yeah. Wow. That was painful.
Small doses, yeah. Small doses. Okay. Let's see if we can taste the chicken ones now. This is a chicken momo. They gave us this sauce in the middle, so I'm thinking we're not supposed to dump the juice all over it. That might be wrong, but let's try it with the sauce. I'll be honest, I mostly just taste spicy right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait a little bit because my mouth is on fire. The sesame helps a little bit.
Yeah, let me try this on its own.
It's definitely sesame based.
Alright, let's see.
It's really good actually, very light and refreshing.
Oh yeah, it tastes like 100%. It's a sesame. Really, there's not a lot of other flavors. Mostly probably because it tastes like spicy still. But I actually did see online that some people will literally come here and order this and then slam like half a bottle of this and you just eat it like it's soup, like with the momos. It is like common for people to literally just like sit here and spoon it up, just the sauce. It is good. That's a really good sesame sauce. I think it was basically $1 per plate, which is a killer deal. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, this like one plate of these could easily fill up one person.
Yeah.
It's basically $1 for a meal.
Yeah, a delicious one at that. This place is really close to Buddha Stupa, so if you are making a trip out here and you want to go see that, you can also walk. It was a 6-minute walk, that's what we did. And you can get yourself a little snack afterwards. It's really nice. My nostrils are burning. I kind of like coughed, and it like, I think I have a chili flake like in my nose.
Yeah. Just like a drop of that is like the right amount of spice, but
Way spicier than the first
way
one
too
we had.
spicy, yeah, for
Okay.
us.
And now that my mouth has cooled down a little bit more, we tried the chicken ones again. They actually do have a lot more flavor. They're a little like sweeter and have some like coriander, cilantro flavor going on. A little bit of onion. It's good. I think actually like they're both comparably good. I think the chicken one's a little lighter side, whereas if you're into like a typical like deeper beef heavy flavor, then you can try the buffalo one. But they're both really good. I always get the fun straw because they can tell I have a fun personality. What I have here is the Thukpa. It's a noodle soup that one of you recommended actually, and I didn't do that much research on it because I just kind of wanted to trust you and see what it'd be like. It's rare that I go into something trying it for the first time not really knowing what to expect, so let's see how it is. Ooh, it's like oniony. That's pretty good. I get the mixed one, so I think it comes with a variety of stuff. So this is eggs, some pieces of, that looks like probably pork, buffalo, and of course some noodles. There's a lot going on in here actually. Let's try some of the egg. That is really good. But I am curious about these sauces that she brought out. There's 3 sauces. It looks like one's like a lighter curry sauce, one's just maybe a pure hot sauce, and then this other one is some chilies and garlic, probably in some sort of vinegar. Oh, it's definitely vinegar. Chilies and vinegar. Let's put a little bit of that. And let's put a little bit of the hot sauce too. Just a little bit. I don't want to overwhelm anything. This bowl is super full though, and I can't even mix this up now. So if you haven't noticed by now that chopsticks are not used here, just fork and spoon. It does feel weird eating noodles like this with a fork, but Brittany just looked it up, and apparently the word Thukpa itself just means any sort of soup that has noodles added to it. So it's kind of just a whole category of food, not just this one dish. I guess the most popular one is actually the vegetarian one, which is what Brittany got. And then the second would probably be the eggs. So I do have eggs, I do have veggies as well, but I have all the meats and stuff too. have now is Keema Laphing. Keema is ground buff meat, but what this is it's basically a giant like rice noodle that's circular, and then they put salt, pepper, I think a little bit of sugar, maybe some soy sauce and chili sauce, mix it all together, and then put the ground meat on top of it and roll it up, slice it. It literally takes a minute to cook, but it smells really good. I'm excited. You can smell the chili oil. Wow, that's really good. Yeah, I like that a lot. It's like sweet and spicy. Like the chili oil is almost like it almost is like a Szechuan chili oil actually. And the beef is like nice and crunchy but juicy still. It's salty, sweet, a little spicy, wrapped in the rice noodles. It's like a really fun texture too. Oh, these are one of my favorite things we've had so far actually. We're at the Laughing Center and Mongolian House, and everybody here was super kind. They let me into the kitchen to film stuff, and then they were telling me as they were adding each ingredient what the ingredient was. And you know, sometimes when you eat at places that have like a really good view like this, the food is like but like this is genuinely one of my favorite things we've had so far. Yeah, they have a ton of other stuff on the menu. I'm trying not to eat too much at each spot so we can eat more things, but this is good. Definitely worth coming by, checking out the views on the rooftop and saying hi to everybody because they're all very friendly.
Hello, this is Brittany making my mic'd up debut. They're good. What I like about Nepal is that they also have buff chicken, but it's very different from what you think it is. Not buffalo chicken, it's buffalo chicken. Good spice, noodles, protein. What more could you ask in a meal, you know?
Vegetables.
You could ask for that, but that would be too far. Just had vegetable soup, so we're covered. Eat your vegetables, then come here.
Our 36 hours in Kathmandu are almost up, but I couldn't end this video without having Nepal's national dish, Daal Bhat. If you want to eat this dish like a true Nepali person, you gotta eat it with your hands, which is something that I did not know how to do.
You mash a little bit.
I take a little.
Just you pour it here, like in this one here.
Okay, so I should not be holding the rice?
No.
No, okay.
Just pour a little bit of dal in there. Okay.
Okay.
That's dal.
Just
Yeah.
a little bit.
Little you can go not that much.
Less?
Can I?
Oh, more. Yes, please.
It's like you can.
It's
try
okay.
this with this.
Oh, okay, I
Like
see.
this it, okay, a little bit.
And then
Yeah,
mix.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And go with a little bit of curry.
So I just grab some of this?
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah, you can take this. Maybe you can go with the next round with this one. Okay.
okay.
Yeah. I love it.
Oh, very good.
Yeah. And go with now.
Should I grab some of this?
Yeah.
Or okay.
Okay. What you love? Okay. Maybe the curry or maybe the meat.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay.
And with some of this?
Yeah. Maybe take little bit of curry.
How do I just?
Oh, you can.
Oh,
do it.
pour on there. Okay, I see. Like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can eat meat later.
Meet later. Okay. I see.
Yeah, that's it.
Very good again.
Okay.
And now I eat the meat.
Yeah, that's sure. Yeah. That's it. Now you are looking like Nepali.
I'm Nepali now.
You heard it here.
Very good. This is the mutton. So it's the meat. You take the different curries and you pour them on with the rice. Mix it up with your hand like this. And scoop it in. This is Nepali thali. And it's called thali because the dish itself is called thali. You may also be familiar with it known as Daal Bhat. People also call it that. The reason it might be called Daal Bhat is because the rice in the middle is the bhat, and this bean curry here is the dal. So it could go either name, but same food, and it's delicious. A little messy, but every single item on this plate can be refilled. So if you finish anything and you want more, they will refill it. It's like a buffet basically. This feels like everything my mom taught me not to do, how to eat meals. It's good to know. So he was saying, yeah, everything is refillable, but if you get a meat, you can only have the meat once. They will refill the curry that the meat's in, but you will not get more meat. That's fair. Apparently I'm good at this. They told me I could be Nepali. I feel like people are gonna roast me in the comments. Somebody's gonna tell me I'm doing it wrong, for sure. Like this. If you see any food fly across, because Brittany's eating over here, and it's just, it'd be like throwing the dish into a fan that was on, and just, that's what it looks like. Apparently, Nepali people will eat this twice a day, even. It'll just be the rice, the dal, and the vegetables is like typical. And then if it's more special occasion, then you'd have the meat and the other stuff as well. Our waiter here has been super helpful. He's taught us so much about this dish and other dishes we should try. He actually has a website where he's writing some articles about Nepali food. I'm gonna link that below because it's been really helpful.
Even though this is the end of today's video, we are not done at Malik Kitchen because in the next episode of my hunt for the world's best grilled cheese sandwich, we are invading the kitchen to work with the entire kitchen staff and making 2 grilled cheese sandwiches that are inspired by Nepal's most famous foods. And I even managed to convince the head chef of this restaurant to try these Nepali grilled cheese sandwiches with me on camera.
Oh, that's good. He likes it.
It's going to be an action-packed episode, so make sure you don't miss it when it comes out.